Hola, bienvenidos a mi canal. Welcome back to my channel. I am going to be doing basically my makeup and talking with you guys, and I have to get ready for an award event that we're having. I'm actually getting an award today, so I wanted to do something that was very natural, lightweight, not too heavy, because it is going to be hot AF in Chicago, and I want to make sure that my makeup wears and it doesn't look like it's too much, because this mama bear perspires from her face a lot. So I want to make sure that it's really nice and natural and not too heavy. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today I am getting ready for an award. I don't think it's a ceremony, it's just I'm getting recognized for my work, which is pretty cool. And I need to get ready. It's gonna be really hot, so I'm gonna keep it super minimal. It's gonna be 91 in Chicago, and I'm not trying to play myself. I know that I sweat a lot for my face, and you know, this wasn't always the case. Oh, I'm sorry guys. I'm using the Touch and Soul No Problem. I hate this word. No problem. I didn't sweat before. I remember that. Like, I'm naturally, like, my body and stuff is a mild sweat, unless I'm like working out. But like, I never had like an issue with like sweating. I think until I turned 30. No, maybe 25. Between 25 and 30. I remember I had a gig and they didn't have air conditioning. I'm like dripping, so I'm like, what is going on? And I mean, it was hot, but it was never an issue. So it's just not pretty. Mama needs air conditioner now. Like I said, I do know that I sweat my makeup off. So I'm gonna take my, what is this? Tarte Shape Tape in tan, and I'm gonna just run it under my eyes. I'm wearing this like little cotton dress, really lightweight. I like it. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of this Bright Future Fluid Skin Tint Sunscreen by Sephora, and this is in the shade 35 Bronze. This is pretty deep. I actually bought this to use with my mom. She's a little bit darker than I am. Actually, a few shades darker than I am, and she tends to be she has more of a red undertone. So I like to take that and mix it with my other foundations. So today I'm going to use my Fenty foundation, and this shade is in 300. So I have a little bit of a tan. I am a little bit lighter, and because of that, I'm going to mix that darker shade with this other shade, and we're just going to go in. All right, I'm mixing it with my Hourglass foundations brush. Jeez. And I'm just going to use this to put it on. So much for going light. I forget that Sephora skin tint has coverage. Alright guys, so I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm just going to blend this concealer out. I let it sit for a little bit just so that I get more coverage out of it. I'm also going to take my beauty blender and just pounce it around my face to make sure that I don't have any brush strokes on my face, because that can happen. I'm going to take the Sephora lip plumper and I'm just going to apply that to my lips to hydrate and also give me a little bit of a juicier pout. I love this stuff. It's my favorite actually. Really like it. Okay. So now I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs setting powder. And again, it's not my favorite, but gotta use it. And I'm going to take that, just put it right under my eyes. And all I did was I flipped the product upside down, and I'm taking what's on the cap. I'm also going to take this and just set my smile lines. So what else do I have to tell you guys? I have some videos that I need to edit and upload, and I will. I have like 3, I think. I've been busy and I've been working, and my son is a little bit more maintenance now. No one told me that as they got older, they'd be more work. He's actually a really good baby. He's a good boy. He's exploring and he gets into everything. He loves the bathroom. He loves playing in the dog bowls. Like, he's a little pig. So I have to watch him. I know, like, if I hear silence, he's up to something. Oh, and he's climbing. He gets on our ottoman that he chewed, by the way. One of the corners is a little torn, and he's chewing our ottoman. He's teething for sure. And he's doing the thumb sucking thing, which I think I mentioned in one of my other videos, but I have concluded that it's because he is teething. So one of my friends gave me this beautiful gift. Thank you, Jessica. She actually bought me the Nars Atomic Blonde palette. Like, look at how beautiful it is. Even the box is absolutely stunning. They did a beautiful job with packaging. But let me show you guys the actual palette. I don't think we're gonna do shadow today. I don't know, we'll see. But this is what the palette looks like. She is beautiful. We're gonna use the bronzer today. And I am going to use, let's see, let's load this brush up. My MAC 137 brush. Ooh, this is a pretty bronzer. This is really pretty. Kind of, when I first saw it, I thought it would be similar to Casino, but it's not. This is so pretty. I'm gonna take a denser brush. I'm gonna use this Smith 118 just to really build that color up. I was going in with a fluffier brush because I wasn't sure what the color would look like, but she's pretty. Let's use the highlighter. Oh, so the bronzer in this is called Unleashed, and the highlighter is called Last Call. Okay, she's a little subtle, but it's pretty. My son loves Daniel Tiger, so I put it on in Spanish. Like, whenever I need to get ready or if I have to make dinner, you know, like, he'll get to watch a little bit of TV. And I do it in Spanish because we speak to him in Spanish, but I want him to get more time listening to it, becoming familiar. And I think that he is definitely picking it up because you know, he says like agua for water. He says allá, which is over there. So he does say, you know, like little words here and there. He understands it. If I ask him to do something, you know, he'll do it. Or if I ask him to give me something, did I just say that? If I give him instructions, he does it. You know, so that lets me know that he understands. And I figure, well, English he can get both, but I really want him to learn Spanish. It's always been really important for me. Like, I remember as a kid, I always said that I wanted to marry, actually, I always said I wanted to marry a Salvadoran because I'm Salvadoran, and that was really important to me. But in Chicago, we're very rare, you know, so it's rare to come across someone that is Salvadoran. And I'll tell you that whenever I do encounter somebody that's Salvadoran, they're like, oh my gosh, we're so rare here. But if you go to somewhere like California, you know, you're more likely to encounter a Salvadoran. But anyway, I digress. once I realized that those are just really unrealistic expectations and that you really don't choose who you're going to marry or what your life is going to be like, you know, when you grow up. You know, I knew that it was really important for me to keep the culture alive, regardless of who I ended up with. Like, I just knew that that was really important to me. So my husband is Mexican. He speaks Spanish. And for him, like, I'll find him talking to my son in English. I'm like, Español, háblale español. Because, you know, I want him to really learn the language. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my eyebrows. Oh, and in case you're wondering, I applied my Dior 3D Lash Maximizer. And I like to let it dry a little bit. And I'm going to go in with my Smashbox Super Fan mascara. I actually really like this. So when I come back, I'll have eyebrows and lashes. Alright guys, so for my blush, I'm going to be using Becca Wild Honey blush, which is just a really pretty soft nude color, and I'm going to apply that with my MAC 137. I have to blow dry my hair and get going soon. So for my lips, I'm going to be using this Marc Jacobs Candy Bling lip balm gloss thing. This is my favorite. It just gives you the perfect amount of color, and it's perfect. I'm gonna set my face with Skindinavia setting spray. Alright guys, so this is the final look. Really lightweight, summery, not too heavy so it doesn't melt off. I have to say I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Be sure to like this video, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and be sure to hit the notification bell because you need to know when I upload. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.